how hopeful and refreshing it would be to live in a world where the American president is a badass woman who actually laughs.
Welcome to this week's Wacky Moments of Leftist Extremism. Now, this week the media decided that they were the infallible ruling elite, dismissing those stupid rules of the Constitution, that pesky paper that allows free speech and people to own guns, and, oh yes, it also establishes an electoral college, which could play a role in Donald Trump being reelected.
And of course, those are the rules. They were written in 1787. Maybe they're wise, maybe they're stupid.
Yeah, the media knows what's best for this country. Better than the Founding Fathers, apparently.
Maybe they're stupid.
On MSNBC this week, they concocted some crazy stories to convince you to vote the way they want. They fear that Trump has embedded officials ready to hand him the election.
And embedded officials in key states who believe the big lie to simply refuse to certify the election in their states due to claims of so-called fraud by non-white voters, throwing the election to the Republican-led House Representatives or to John Roberts and the right-wing Supreme Court majority, both of which would absolutely name Trump as the winner, regardless.
Oh, yeah, it seems you might have an agenda.
In other words, all the joy and the possibility represented by the Harris-Walz campaign isn't translating into some landslide victory for the fresh-faced candidate, despite how hopeful and refreshing it would be to live in a world where the American president is a badass woman who actually laughs.
Oh, she laughs. It's more of a cackle, actually. The elitist media insanity reigned throughout the presidential debate as Trump had to contest with the two debate moderators who are on defense for Kamala Harris whenever she got into any trouble.
She also dodged when asked if she would support any abortion restrictions, while Trump repeated false claims, prompting a fact check from moderator Lindsay Davis.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
Except the state that her VP pick, Tim Walz, governed, since he signed a bill striking out the words requiring medical personnel to, quote, preserve the life and health of the born-alive infant, end quote. That language, hey, it's no longer necessary. Infants surviving abortion procedures died as a result, so they removed the requirement to report those deaths. But hey, you know, ABC News says
there is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
So it must be true. Don't doubt them. And after Kamala struggled with her handling of immigration, they quickly had to get in a fact check on Trump.
Trump responding by repeating a false conspiracy theory about migrants eating people's pets in Springfield, Ohio.
I just want to clarify here, you bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I mean, ABC must be right. I mean, don't believe Springfield resident Anthony Harris at a community meeting.
They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them.
That's not true. The media says so. I mean, so definitely don't listen to the recorded calls of the police.
I see a group of Haitian people. There was about 4 of them. They all had geese in their hand.
And don't believe the Ohio Attorney General posting about it. I mean, the media knows negative immigration stories could hurt their preferred candidate. So they say
there have been no credible reports.
And I would never, ever say in this video that there is some evidence that maybe you should look at and consider and make up your own mind, because, well, some major social media companies, well, let's say they don't let you see those definitely false video posts. It's kind of like what happened with the media and big tech during the last election by censoring and eliminating discussions on Hunter's laptop, as they proclaimed it was
part of a Russian disinformation campaign.
Part of a Russian disinformation effort.
Described by many intelligence experts as having hallmarks.
All the hallmarks of a Russian disinformation.
Russian disinformation
campaign.
Until after the election. And then those things might turn out to be true. But right now, the media knows that they are completely false. And it's important to these elitists that voters know that too.
Can we just, Jimmy and the control, can we play the pets bite one more time? Can we just watch that one more time? Oh, we just have the VO of it? All right. Okay. Well, the laughter and the pets. Guys, the way that moment played, we do have sound of undecided voters talking about this pet eating conspiracy, because the way he talks about it, just like directly, they're eating dogs, they're eating cats, takes this very sort of complicated internet conspiracy meme and makes it very direct. Let's watch what voters had to say about it.
heard anything about it before, so I thought it was just another one of these kind of crazy things that he comes up with that kind of turned me off. What really bothers me about it is the underneath message I get from that.
Yeah, media's making sure you get the message. Don't focus on issues like immigration, focus on who Taylor Swift endorses.
This about 27 minutes after the end of the debate. And it's so important, I think, to the people who are going to be consuming that Taylor Swift endorsement, including those fathers of 8-year-old girls.
Yes, everyone, consult with your 8-year-old child on who their favorite celebrity has endorsed and vote as instructed. I mean, I can't wait to see whom Paw Patrol endorses this year.
The people that came in, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets.
The agenda of the leftist media is to censor and twist so many different things to attack Trump that they can't even keep it straight.
Former President Trump frequently repeats false claims about migrants voting.
They can't speak a word of English for the most part, but they're signing them up.
That's not true. It's illegal for non-U.S. citizens to vote for president or in any federal election. And there have been few recorded incidents of non-citizens trying to vote illegally.
Ah, yes, and in the same report,
the state of Texas says it's found almost 2,000 non-citizens who have previously voted, but it's unclear if they've been charged.
Do those two things go together? It's always problematic for the Nets when a fact accidentally slips into one of their newscasts.
There have been no credible reports.
I'm Eric Shiner, asking you not to believe the leftist media. Head over to the MRC homepage, click on that donation button, visit MRC-TV for the latest in information, entertainment, and videos, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to these videos in the places that actually let you see us. We'll return soon with another look at leftist media insanity.